Hi everybody, I wanted to do a page with you today and I'm hoping that this is recording. My phone keeps bouncing off my videos. So this was the first one I did to practice and I added some pictures, and you have plenty of space for your photos and for journaling. If you want to do more, I could do more journaling. So it's a real simple page and lots of variations with different colors and stuff. So, okay, and this is the one that I thought I was recording for you. I did this page when I thought I was recording for you before, and my phone bounced off. I'm hoping it won't bounce off this time. But you can see that you can put pictures here and here, and you can journal. You can put your title there. You can put embellishments. It's a real good page. What you'll need is your 13-inch cutting mat. And we're going to use the angles on it, the 30-degree and the 60-degree angle. I think I should put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Thank you. Okay, and when you're choosing a background paper, I'm going to use... For the first one I did, I like to use my refill pages. But when you're choosing a background paper, if you're using designer paper, the background should be tonal so it doesn't take away from your pictures. So this is what I chose for this one, a more neutral page this time. And a piece of designer paper. What's on the other side? I don't want that, it's too dark. Okay. So, and you'll need your jumbo custom cutting system circle, the jumbo one, your red blade, and a pencil, and some adhesive, of course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the paper and move it up a little so I can get a good angle down here in the bottom right hand corner. And on the two pages that I showed you, they were different. I mean, the size of this circle was different. It doesn't really matter. The size in this case does not matter, as they say. So what you're going to do is take the red blade and you're going to cut on the outside. And if you start, rather than start here, it could tear the paper. Start somewhat in, come out, and then go back. It's a little tip. Now don't move your pattern here. You can move this away, but don't move your pattern. And come on the inside and cut again. And I am famous for not fitting these right in the groove. If you don't fit them right in the groove, it will tear your paper. So again, go out and then back and around. So now you're going to put this aside and this aside. We're going to use them, but not right now. Now we have this to work with. We don't need our pattern anymore. So what I'm going to do is going to use the pencil, and we're going to make a mark. Actually, I think I'm going to use, this shows up better. I'm going to use my black pen. And I'm going to mark at the 30-degree angle and the 60-degree angle. And then I'm going to move it so that the 60-degree angle is at the 30-degree. And I'm going to mark it again at the 60. And then I'm going to move it and keep going until you get to the end. 30 and 60. 30 and 60, and that's it. The pen can be put aside, your mat can be put aside, and now you pull out your 12-inch trimmer. Okay, so on your 12-inch trimmer, You're going to cut, you're going to look at these marks that you made, and you're going to cut, you're going to place the mark just after the cutting line, or just after the cutting line. Actually, you're going to cut just before the cutting line, and then just after. So you put the mark just before the cutting line, and then you put it just after. It's a good way to remember it. And then put that aside. Okay, so now the mark is just before the cutting line. Pull this out, and now put the mark right after the cutting line, and stack those curves up. Just stack them up, keep them in order. And this is just before the cutting line, and then just after. And again, just before and just after. You know, I planned on doing this I looked it up last week, and then I forgot how it was done when it came time for me to do the video. But I figured it out. I took the pages that I did and I figured it out. So it's a real simple page, and it's quick and creative. Okay, so now we're going to stack these up. We probably won't use all of them. Okay, push that aside. Set up my pages. And the first thing I want to adhere are the big pieces. And you don't need to, when you're doing this, you don't need to drag it all the way down. You just put a little bit. I mean, tape runner can run into money, and you don't want to waste. Yeah, that's the way you want it. You can do it this way too. But this is how the samples were done. I'm checking the phone to see if it's still recording. Okay, so you can put this up here. But I am going to put it down here. But you can play around with it. See how you like it best. Okay, now we have these. And we're going to place them. So see, that happens all the time. So putting that aside, we're not going to use all, I want them all to match up. So because of human error in cutting, they don't all always match up. What we want is that curve. So long as we have that curve, we're good to go. And I wonder if the small one would fit here. Nope. So let's move these up and make it a smaller curve. And there is a page that came out better than I thought it was going to come out. So it's good to use repositionable tape runner on this part, just in case you don't place something in the row. the way it should be. It's easier to it's easier to move them around because this is a more precise way to put your paper down. And I'm leaving maybe 1/8 of an inch or so between each one. So I like this neutral color. I think it'll go well in my son's album. This has to be moved up. See what I mean about the repositionable? It's really good, really good for human error. Maybe put these a little further apart. I could take another one, but I'm afraid it's not going to match up, right? All right, let's see. See if I take another one. Maybe this one. Yep. Yep, and then I can trim that right off the edge. That works out. See, sometimes it's trial and error, but it's about 1/8 of an inch space between each one. And then this one. And like I was saying, I like the neutral color because it'll go good in my son's album. There's that. That's a quick page. Again, I could have pulled this up higher and it would have been, I'd still get the curve and it wouldn't have been as long, but this is fine. And it'll be really good. It'll be a good 2-page spread of my son's album. So I want to tell you that I'm starting my crops up again in June. It'll be June 18th from 2 to 10 at the Oak Lawn Grange. And also, I have been working very hard up here in my attic workshop. I'm trying to organize it really well. And I'd love to do some classes up here. So if you're more of a person that likes to go to a house for scrapbooking, more than welcome to come. I might start those in the fall. I think I'll be in good shape when the fall comes. So Oak Lawn Grange, June 18th, 2 to 10. Let me know if you can come. Thank you.